Okay, I hope everything is working because OBS can be pretty annoying when recording stuff because I don't know how to use it. But yeah, welcome back to a brand new world tour. This one is for March, and a lot has changed in the month since the last tour. First of all, happy guest. Yep. Went to a bastion and found these guys. Or I might have found them in a Soul Sand Valley. I don't know, really. But yeah, like I said, a lot has changed. I completed a bunch of projects, including this one up here, the bobsleigh run. This was the thing I was working on right after the last world tour, so I guess we'll get started up here. But here it is. Just a nice little house type thing. Walk up here, go in here, and it's got a table, bed, crafting table, wood fire stove. A bunch of houses in the north have one of these. A nice balcony where you can look out over the whole thing. And I forgot a boat. So yeah, my inventory's a mess because I was working on something yesterday and I forgot I was supposed to make this video, so I'm gonna run down bobsleigh run real quick, show you how it works. You start right here, and then okay, so I'm not that good at it. I'm sure people who do like actual ice boat stuff, yeah, I'm sure they'd be way better at it. Yeah, it has way fewer turns than I thought it would. I had some markers to show where it would be, but I didn't follow them that well. And then it's just a straight one once we get to the village. Yeah. And then at the bottom, we have this redstone doohickey. Basically, there's that pressure plate up there that I run over, and that pushes this lock, and it activates this clock and runs the dropper. And I forgot to turn this off. Yeah, this thing sucks. I hate this device. I think I'm gonna rebuild it because this was before I got slime, and I feel like slime is just going to really change how I do redstone. But this is where it ends, this nice lake down here in between all the mountains. And I actually want to build a lot of stuff out here. So I want to make it like an Italian resort town. I saw images of, what is it called? Lake Como, I think. It's like up in the mountain, got a nice lake. And right here, I want to build an Italian Mediterranean style house with like an inner courtyard and stuff, but I haven't yet. It's on top of my list, and then over here, I want to build the town up a lot. So it's just not just like a village. And then over here, I want to build a snack bar. So like, walk up to it, like press a button, and get a nice drink. I think that could be cool. But this still needs a ton of work. Even this thing up here needs work because I wanted to have a boat auto crafter up here, so you could just walk over and like press a button, give you a boat. Maybe have an ender porter up here. That could be cool. So yeah, that's the main thing. Or well, that's not the main thing. The first thing I built right after I made the last world tour, and the next thing I built was this. This was the biggest project. Right over here, the farming district, I guess you could call it. And this was where... Oh, that's loud. Oof, that's loud, okay. This was the first thing. An iron farm. I saw the design on YouTube, and I made 9 of them, but only 8 work because the one in the middle doesn't have villagers in it. Yeah, I mean, that's 8 modules, and the one I have over there only has 4, so theoretically it's twice as productive, but I mean, it's about the same. Almost left. These 2 farms right here have given me such a headache. Oh my goodness. These things... Honey farm, bamboo farm. Every Minecraft world has these, and yet I struggled to build them. They work good enough, I guess. It's not really anything special. I don't even know what I'm gonna do with all this. I do want to make a bunker at some point, just like a nice bunker, maybe to replace the tower as like my deep storage, because this place is getting a little full. But yeah, I've got just a ton of stuff, some tools, things like that. I'm running around trying to see like what I did show last time and what I didn't. Like, I don't think anything over there has changed. Some stuff in here has changed. For example, we have cookies. Tons of copper. I don't think that was there last time. A lot more stuff in here. I split up like general wood stuff and like building materials, so like glass, concrete. I keep my shulkers in here, stuff like that. There's more barrels over here. Sandstone and a beacon. Yeah. I killed the wither for the first time ever and got this beacon. And that was why I built that iron farm up there, mostly because I needed iron blocks, tons of nether crap, tons of sand, tons of ice, banner patterns. I keep my trims in here. Got some unique trims. Again, food stuff, because this chest was getting too full. What's in here? Potions, some stuff. I traded with the cartographer and got some maps, one for a woodland mansion and one for a ocean monument. And I went to the woodland mansion. And let me show you this up here. 3 totems. And here's what the valuables chest looks like. We've got 9 notch apples, netherite ingot, don't know what I'm going to use that for, ominous trial key, and a mace. And the crazy thing is, that mace, give me a second, is not the only one. I got 2 maces from the same trial run. Like, a bunch of people don't even get 1, and I got 2. That's really cool. I named this one Yamato to continue the naming theme. Oh yeah, I replaced my crossbow with this bow, just cuz. And I forgot I was gonna name it Hood, like Robin Hood, but also after the warship. Did I have this hoe last time? I don't know. It's there now. So yeah, I got some more records. You know, there was a wither skeleton skull there. I used that to kill the wither. Got a zombie head from a charged creeper. I don't think anything's changed up here. So as you can tell by the 2 maces, I forgot what they're called, the wind charges, the breeze rods, the pots, I found a trial chamber. And what I did was I went out searching hundreds of blocks because I really, really wanted slime for redstone. So I went out hundreds of blocks that way, went down in a cave, found a trial chamber, and got slime. Oh, I got slime. Thankfully, slime's really, really easy to get in current versions. You just gotta make a oozing potion, splash some, like, I use baby chickens because I have a bunch of eggs out over here. And I got just a ton of slime. So this is my redstone box. This is new. I've been using more and more redstone. So having a box of it is really useful. Keep that in my ender chest. Now I'm gonna grab some more wood real quick. But the funny thing is, after I went all that way to find a trial chamber, I came home, traded with the cartographer, and if I fly over here, right down here is a trial chamber. Literally, let me show you this. That's my base. Not even 200 blocks from my base, down here is a trial chamber. And a mine shaft. And a massive, I mean, humongous cave also down here. So yeah, I just dug down here. Pretty far down. And yeah, I mean, trial chamber. I'm not going to go in there. I don't want everything to turn on. And not only that, there's a flippin' zombie spawner under here too. Like, what? And there's a cave over there. Like, it's crazy. Like, what? All of this was 200 blocks from my base. When I made my last world tour, I didn't know any of this was here. Like, it's crazy. And another thing is, there's another trial chamber out there. I can't see it because of my render distance, but there is another trial chamber. How are the golems doing? I had 4 golems, I think. I think I built 2, brought 1 over from over there, and then they spawned 1, I think. Man, this guy's all beat up. Yeah, kind of minor. I moved that house from there to there, so they're not going up in there anymore. There's 2 villagers now. I cured a baby zombie villager. Now he's a whatever that is, a poolsmith. Move the fountain. And then there's this thing, and this thing has an interesting story. So, oh my god. Whoa. That was weird. I guess I'll briefly mention this thing. This is my composter thing, so when I do a harvest, I'll just put all the seeds in here. Bone meal, I have like 2 stacks of bone blocks just from this thing. It's pretty effective, but yeah. So I'll harvest this, and then I'll run over here. Let me show you real quick. Give me some... What? What? Okay, that's weird, but anyway. Put the wheat in there. Auto dispenses. And then it runs under the farm on some ice and some water and stuff. And comes over here to this device next to my farm. And what I do is I stand on this pressure plate, dispenses it to me. I think I'll need some more. And sometimes it'll do even, sometimes it'll do odd. I don't really understand it. Like it just gave me odd. Then I come in here, breed all the animals. And these sheep and cows are from that farm over there. That was my main farm. And then when I'm done, I dump it in there and it goes back into the system. Super easy redstone. An actual redstone person could probably do it in like 5 minutes. It took me a week. Wow. I'm trying to think, what else did I do? I went to the nether. Oh yeah, I got netherite. Didn't know if you noticed. Chest plate, not the shovel and not the hoe. Put soul speed on my boots, that's cool. I went to a woodland mansion, already said that. I guess that's about it. Okay, when I do it like this, it sounds like I didn't do anything, you know? But I mean, that altogether probably took like 2 or 3 weeks. So, you know, I feel like I did quite a bit. Zombie horses have leather armor now, so they won't burn. I don't know if I mentioned that. Super smelter, yeah. Well, in lieu of actually having anything interesting to say, I guess I'll just go to my to-do list because it has changed. Transport system. Okay, let me explain this. So, in an effort to save rockets, I am going to build a transport system, and that is what this is right here. So, let me fly down here, all gracefully. Yeah, this is going to run from here. It's going to run over to, let me out, there. It's going to run up to my ski lodge bobsleigh run thing. It's going to run over to the resort town. It's going to run over there. It's going to run over to the trial chambers. Might make it run to the woodland mansion if I feel like it. And it's going to be a pretty big project. This isn't something I'm going to be able to do in a month, definitely. So I'll probably show it in the next video, but it won't be completed. Resort town, that is that. I already explained that. Relocate the people. So, next to my current villager setup. This is my current villager setup. They just kind of stand around and walk around and stuff like that. And it makes it hard to trade. So I'll grab some iron. I'll be like, oh, okay, I'll trade with you. Oh, okay, I'll trade with you. Oh, I traded with you already. Oh, did I trade with you? And it's just really inconvenient. And I want to fix that by moving everybody to this ravine over here. This is another problem I've been having. Why do they keep spawning? I'm gonna kill this guy real quick. Okay, nice. So, there is this... Okay, there's this ravine right here, right? And I want to, like, build some platforms down there and then put them in the walls. I think that could be really cool. Really convenient as well. Immolating individual. Whoops. That's just a little funny thing I want to make. Kind of like Burning Man. I'm thinking about putting it over here on the back side of the island. Maybe up on this plateau, maybe? I don't know. It's pretty far down the list, so yeah. Mount Golem Temple. So, up here, I want to build a Japanese-style temple, like something you'd see in, like, Ghost of Tsushima. Like those kinds of temples, where you go and you get the little charms. I think I want to put that up here. Finished stables. Yeah, the stables suck right now. I really want to tear this down and move it, because it is so close to my house. Like... something like 6 blocks from my house, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, yeah. Move that. Actually set up town. Put the walls, add more houses. Stuff like that. Just a lot of me having an idea, wanting to do it, trying to be orderly about it. Yeah, so... I have a feeling this video is going to be way shorter than the last one, just because I didn't have as much to talk about. I have done quite a bit, and my world is definitely a lot better off than it was in the last world tour, just because I feel like I've added a lot of both... what is that like? I guess it goes back to my talk about having stuff that looks good versus functionality, and I think I did a good mix of the two this time around, so I'm happy with it. But anyway, that is gonna be all from me. This has been Aullukan. Thank you guys for watching. Bye bye.